Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you before I get to the one of the new album reviews, and it's only going to be a short video because I pretty much discussed what I needed to discuss about the Astroworld tragedy. But there was one thing I didn't take into account into making that video because I lashed out in a little bit of anger a bit. So yeah, and was going on a rant a bit. But yeah, um, I'm gonna talk about, I guess, more talk on this Astroworld tragedy. Uh, just this is gonna be the last time I talk about it. After that, I'm gonna not talk about it anymore because yeah, it happened 2 weeks ago. So yeah, this is something I didn't really take into account for because I just watched a video that pretty much made a little bit more sense into me not thinking like, oh, maybe I should have done something a little better for the video or made some valid points. And this person I watched did make a lot of good valid points. And I was like, yeah, that's probably true. But it's Austin Nation TV that I watched, so yeah, he's a good YouTuber. I was looking into his YouTube channel maybe a month or two ago, and he's a good YouTuber. Um, but pretty much, yeah, I think Travis Scott, but it's mostly the venue now, cause they messed up at their end, and I didn't think about it like that, so I pretty much put the blame on Travis Scott too much, which, yeah, he is to blame a little bit, and he knows he's going to get sued. But it's mostly the people at the venue, the people that made the venue and all that, that are the ones that fucked up. And it killed 9 or 10 people now. Uh, Quite a bit of people. And you can go check out my Astroworld tragedy. I pretty much said F you to Travis Scott and all that, which I kind of stand by it a bit, but at the same time, not as much as I was when I talked about it a bit. But anyways, yeah, what I noticed in this is that in that video that he made, the Austin Nation TV, which shout out goes to him because he's a good YouTuber. I would highly recommend checking his video out. Um, he made some valid points about uh, pretty much just that the venue was to blame for setting this up and causing this disaster to happen and this tragedy, I should say. And yeah, it's still sad to think about this, but yeah, already 10 people have died from this concert and all that was set up. And yeah, I think the venue is needed to, they need to be sued for this and not let it happen on their watch again. I need to double up on security, medical staff, all that stuff, and take accountability for their fuck up. So, yeah, this happened in Houston, Texas. So, yeah, it's really sad to think about it, but I just wanted to clear the air here just so I don't put too much hate onto Travis Scott. I know he's probably at the lowest list to be on the blame side because he knows he told everyone to get wild and all that, and it caused 8 people to die that night, and then 2 other people died later on in the process. Like later on. But anyways, I'm gonna wrap this video up by saying comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of this more talk on the Astroworld tragedy. If you enjoyed it, and if you liked the points I made in this video, the valid points that I discussed about in this video, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can to support the channel. Like I said, I didn't really think a little too much on it. I just lashed out a bit in my video, which was a 10.5-minute video, and I do apologize for making it seem like I was putting all the blame on Travis Scott when, yes, he is to blame, but not as much as the venue is, because the people at the venue are the ones to really blame, because they caused this disaster to happen, and they allowed this to happen. And yeah, I wouldn't put too much blame on Travis Scott that much, because he didn't know that this was going to happen. But yeah, he didn't find out till I think after the concert that he knew about this. But I still don't believe his apology. It still was unbelievable. But at the same time, I don't think he should be the main person to be on everyone's shit list. But the venue is to blame mostly. That's what. That's when they need to take accountability and say, okay, we fucked up. We need to make sure this doesn't happen again. And get more security on this end, and also more medical staff too as well. So yeah, I'll be returning to you soon for the next video, which will be an album review. I think 2 album reviews, honestly. So anyways, I just wanted to make this a little short, but it tended to be a little bit longer than I thought. But stay safe, take care. I hope you enjoyed this more talk video on the Astroworld tragedy. I just wanted to clear the air here so you don't think that I'm putting all the blame on Travis Scott, which, no, I don't think he's off the blame list for me, but he still is to blame and needs to take accountability a little bit, but not as much as what the venue did and all that to cause this. So I'll see you in my next video.